It's October 23. Russians killed a 14-year-old girl in Sumy. They simply shelled the city and hit her while she was walking her dog. The dog is gravely injured and its owner is dead. In Kherson, a Russian FPV drone killed a doctor while he was driving to a patient. Near Kharkiv, a bread truck driver died after running over a mine left by Russians. Russian missiles flew several thousand kilometers and killed a mother and her 3 daughters in Lviv. Russians kill civilians every single day, all over Ukraine. Imagine, we are the largest country in Europe, almost twice the size of Germany, yet there are no safe places here. Our insane neighbor can strike anywhere, and it's been like this for nearly 3 years now. In these 3 years, we have turned into a nation of fatalists. I constantly hear people, both civilians and soldiers, talking about the future, saying things like, if I survive or if I'm not killed by then. It's become so common that it no longer sounds jarring as it did few years ago. Everyone talks like this now, warning that they might not be able to do something or travel somewhere if they get wounded or killed by the next Russian attack. This has long become a crucial factor in planning anything, but for a long time I thought this only applied to adults. And do you know why? Because I hadn't been around children for a while, but recently I had to be. About a week ago, I was waiting out a very loud shelling, taking shelter under the canopy of an entrance of some building I was walking by when the shelling started. It's already a habit. If you get caught outside during a shelling, find some sort of roof to avoid getting hit by shrapnel. Next to me was a young woman with a boy of about 6 years old. When an explosion went off very close by, the child had a full-blown panic attack. He turned pale, started shaking, and it seemed like he was about to pass out from fear. His mother, hugging him, started telling him how they would bake a pie together in the evening, how they would go for a walk when the shelling stopped, and how they would watch his favorite cartoon before bed. Listen, I just hadn't thought about this. I didn't really understand how children experience the war. They live in constant fear, and it's much harder for them than for adults. And they no longer say, when I grow up. They say, if I grow up. At the very least, that boy asked his mother, if I grow up and finish school, will the war still be going on?